We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball next. Jordan Lyles gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So stepping in, Zue Lin.
Leading off
and
the
we
Red
are
Sox,
set for baseball here this evening.
Zue Lin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Second of 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
The 1-2. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
So here's Michael Chavis now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the stretch. Ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Ro, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lynn aboard here at first with nobody out. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 15 long balls and 38 runs batted in. And he'll be back in standing up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 4.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Ro. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Rafael Devers comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Niku Deko san, また注意入りましたよ。初っ端から注意。
That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
やったらカーブばっか投げてきます。ほぼカーブですね。
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And here's Jose Peraza, lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Hard hit ball, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 1-0.
That's a ball. Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded.
Strike 入ります。おっと、押し出し。いただきました。
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
さあ、ここで昨日というかさっきからホームラン打ちまくってるレニン・ケンリーさん。満塁ホームラン、3ラン打ちましたからね。それでも8番ですからね。よっしゃー、抜けていく。あー、2点目はやばい。これはあかん。これはあかん。あーしゃー。
plate as one run scores, but
こ
not
れ
the
は強
second.
引です
So
が。
3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Red Sox lead it 3-0.
まあまあでも1点取りましたからね。さすがよう打ちました。
Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumks out if you
先
look at that
発がちょっと
stat sheet,
足りないん
very
で、
high
急
whip
遽
coming
先
into
発
this
上げましたけ
start.
ど、
One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job. Keep
一
traffic
人怪我
off
し
the
とる
bases,
から、
keep the walks down, try to limit the
しょう
amount
が
of
ない。
hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it
Leading
around
off
in
for
this
the
one.
Rangers,
Here's
the
Elvis Andrus
shortstop,
now. Hit hard.
Elvis Andrus.
0-1, here it comes. Bounce to first. He's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the center fielder, Nick Solak.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nick Solak. Pitch on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Nick Solak becomes
third,
the second out of the bottom of the first.
Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that.
まだマシな方かもしれ
Stays
ない。
alive, still 0-2.
一旦落としてたんですけど。
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
多分まあなんとか
Bases are empty here
耐え
with
る
2 men
とは
out.
思うんですけど。
Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a
先
foul
発がちょ
ball.
っと足らんからね。
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now at the plate, Zue Lin, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here. He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on
now
it. Hard sink up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off for ball one. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that's struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with two strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Fouled off. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Three and 1 to Martinez.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
2 out with the man at first. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
借金対マルティネスさん
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, career number 247, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now's Rafael Devers. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
いやー、マルティネスさんもえらい調子がいいですな。
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2
アウト。
is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
それは引っかからんかったですな。
Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping into the box, Joey
Leading
Gallo.
up for the
And his guys
Rangers,
have quite a hill to
the left
climb.
fielder,
Down 5-zip here in the
Joey
early going.
Lots of baseball
Gallo.
left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
いやー、エレスさんも意外といいピッチングしますか。
Starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus,
まあ、スタ
he's
メンと
commanding
し
the
てちょっとやっ
fastball,
ていきたいです
really
ね、こ
being
の人。
aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the
Into
catcher,
the box, Robinson Chirinos. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change, too low, ball one.
まあ、このピッチャーはスタミナがあるからね。
Bases are empty, one man out.
あとはいかに失点をしないでいくかという。結構防御率が悪いからね。これで抑えてくれ出したら使えるんですけど。
High in the air into shallow left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
the second baseman, Rugden. Oh, sure.
Now at the plate, Rugden Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Bogart.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Luis Garcia is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 45, Luis Garcia.
At the plate now, Kevin Plawecki. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-1 is in off the plate.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
そのまま行ってダブルプレー。
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Benintendi, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
打ち上げた。キャッチャー固まっとります。あいつアホや。それも注意入ってるんですけど。
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
これはライトフライでしょ、アウト。
He's there to track it down, and that'll
伸びが
end
足
the
らな
inning.
い。
Red Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Hunter Cole.
So striding forward now, Hunter Cole. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's set and the pitch. In there at the letters.
馬が今踊ってましたね。うわお。これは捉えられた。あ、やばい。ホーム行かれる。あちゃー、1点取られた。
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
話し合いましょうか。
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but in the strike zone for the first strike.
3点4点取られ出したらやばい。
out with a runner at second. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Guzman stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 0-2 once more.
Yep, that ball went out.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That
あれを振ってくれたら当たるわ。
you can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat.
取られ
Liner
た。
in there through a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Nick Solak. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now.
なんとか踏ん張ってほしいですな。
At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third.
おいった。アウトじゃないんですか。タイミング的に良かった。こっちも積んできた。今のでもええ感じですね。
So a runner at first with two away.
アウ
And in
ト
the
にも
bed
見えん
next
ことは
for
なかった
Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Calhoun doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
さあ、あとはまた打線がね、援護してくるから。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
ああ、このでもリンさんが
First
ようや
delivery
く
to him
と
on the way.
来ました
And
ね。
now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Gallo will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The first base,
so a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already
David.
surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Leading off
a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
まだ結構スタミナはあるんでね。4回であんだけスタミナあったら、めっちゃ助かります。おっとっとっとっと。タッチしてないっすか。今もタッチしてるように見えた。
Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start.
うわー、三遊間に切る。顔面なるから。ミットをポーンと当てたらね、アウトになるんで。ここで連打です。
Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Rougned Odor will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0.
ここで打たれるか、抑えるか。
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
To short.
間に合うか。最低限ワンアウト。
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman,
なんかちょうど深いとこ飛んできよるんですね、これ。 さあ、ここでダブルプレーで終わるか。セカンドじゃなくて、ファーストがちょっと早いですね、
足。2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game.
よっしゃ、取った。ダブルプレー、終了。これは予定通りです。
5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this.
当たりは強烈でしたね。
Your attention, please.
あら、アレンさんですか。
Number 31, Cody Allen.
コディ・アレンさん。
Ready to take his hacks again, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Three run. やばかったですな。
Fouled off.
このピッチャーももともと抑えやっとったんですね。抑えやったけど、去年成績があまりにも悪くて、クビになったらしいです。
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
おーっと捉えたけど取られる感じは良かったですね。
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now.
下部チームですな、これは。2軍3軍みたいなもんですね。
In now, Jose Peraza, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average entering play at 301. 5 homers and 19 driven in. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Hops this one up. Frazier in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Xander Bogaerts is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left.
これはでもちょい詰まってますね。
Gallo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Hunter Cole.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hunter Cole is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Cole, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 26th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch.
The first baseman.
It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's even at 1. And it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2. Now the pitch.
3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order.
No.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right.
Batter,
What's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't
now
even hit the weekend yet,
fielder.
and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Solak. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like the chances there.
Hitter, number 5.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a foul pitch on the inside of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
一応準備しますか。と思ったらこれちゃいますやん。先発ですやん。危ない危ない。これは投げさせたらダメですわ。危ない危ない。なんか名前があれやなと思ったら先発の予定のピッチャーじゃないですかこれ。逆にこのピッチャーがなんか先発要員になってます。ってことはこれじゃなくてに変わってますなこれは。
So now to the plate, Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Skied down the left field line. On the move is Martinez, and he makes the catch in the corner.
なんとか抑えました。
Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 59.
アウトアウトアウト。
Martin.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Oh,
there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
この人はよう当たってますよね、ほんまに。
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Zue Lin. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Plawecki rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. And they lead now by 4.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So digging in now, Michael Chavis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Bobby Dahlbeck will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
がなくなってきましたね。
From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Oh,
in the right field, that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but now the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
J.D. Martinez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he misses with it 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-1.
Nah,
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
Now batting.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. No hits to this point. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 2. Bobby Dahlbeck will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing
ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
この回までもするでしょうか。
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound. And these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouled off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Line into left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this
now
inning.
batting, third baseman.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Todd Frazier is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. It's taken down and in for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Seventh inning ready to roll.
Leading
and
off
set to go is the second baseman, Jose Peraza. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Nope,
tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Their count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Your attention, please.
Now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 41. Goody.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
At the plate, Kevin Plawecki. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Now looking to throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gallo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Solak grabs it to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 6-2.
7th inning stretch.
Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Cole will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 31, Austin Bryce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Well, that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Digging in, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center
digging
fielder.
In and looking for more, Nick Solak. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off for
2
Boston,
for him to this point.
the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a
Now
good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Zue Lin, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Gallo comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Skied into straightaway right. Cole is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 6-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Willie Calhoun.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here. That's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First offering on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Chirinos brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Robinson Chirinos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
And that's taken for a called strike two.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning work. Matt Duffy come on a pinch hit here in a big spot.
6, Matt Duffy.
Matt Barnes enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Matt Barnes.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald
Anderson Tejeda will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 83, Anderson Tejeda.
In now, Ronald Guzman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 6-4. Jesse Chavez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Sherton Apostle has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Shin Soo Choo is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2.
2-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Chavez, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
There's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what the season he's obviously in fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Jose Leclerc enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
スライダーが曲がるからね。逃げていくスライダーでこう投げてきそうな。ああ、しまった。どん詰まり。
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Kevin.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin From the belt, kicks and deals.
かなり際どいところです。うわぁ、早っ。99マイル。
That was some smoke right there. High fire, right on by.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
かなり速いです。ああ、当たりはいけてますよね。
Boston strands a couple. They still lead it 6-4.
ああ、最終回ですね。このまま行くべきか、抑えに変えるべきか。悩むとこですね。
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a base hit, so the
これはもう変えなかったですが、セカンド打たれる。
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Into the box now, Nick Sola. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could have. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Brandon Ortman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
ノーアウトっていうのが嫌です。
First offering on its way.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Just off the inside corner, taking
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Ah,
it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And the
よっしゃ。この三振は助かりますな。
The designated hitter, number 5. Really? Calhoun.
3番、4番な。
From the stretch, here's the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Workman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a reliever to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hitting this to rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. The 3-1. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
最後はナックルカーブですか。
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good
完全にタイミング
right
で
there.
打ってます。
Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
でもまだこの怖いバッターが残
To
っ
the
てる。
plate now, Joey Gallo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
当選ホームラン。それが一番嫌なんですけど、ホームラン王ですからね、これね。
He's set and the 2-1
当
pitch.
たれば飛んでい
Good
きます
pitch
よ。
as this is swung on and missed, and now they're
三
down to
振も
perhaps
めっ
their
ちゃ多
final
いですから
strike
ね、
of the
今
evening.
回。
Texas down to their final strike in this one.
わお。ここはストレート勝負ですな。
And he misses this one inside.
最後はでもやっぱナックルカーブじゃないですかね。ああ、やっぱりナックルカーブ。真ん中ですからね、怖いんですよ、これ。ああ、やってくれた。いただきます。やっぱり三振しましたね。
They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Both Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Martin Perez notches his 3rd win of the year. Jordan Lyles only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. Brandon Workman closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
最後でもやばかったですよね。3者連続三振でしたね。
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
ナ
For
ッ
the
クルカー
victorious
ブは
Boston
よ
Red
く聞き
Sox,
ます。
6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Martin Perez. His record is now 3-3. The loss goes to Jordan Lyles. He falls to 3-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
まあでもよう投げましたよ。3者連続三振ですからね。最後も三振。中継ぎがちょい打たれましたけどね。これで3連勝ですね。まだあと2試合残ってます。その後あれじゃないですか。ついに首位決戦ですね、これ。ここなんとか勝たなね。その後またアストロズ3連戦。強敵が続きますな。ここでまた変わりそうですね。ヤンキース負けてますね。なんか微妙にノイズが入る。扇風機の音ですか。でもここはね、0.5 ですからね。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりましょうか。多分、扇風機の音ですね、それ。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。